Yo, how is it going? Welcome everyone to pull day run through. We're starting things off with the hammer strength pull down. Now, I'm not really the biggest fan of single arm work because, yeah, it takes a lot of time. Now, the thing with this is if you want to set it up, as you can see, like moving that thigh restraint in place is really annoying if you try and do it two arm. So I recommend single arm. Putting a decent bit of force into these. I'm trying to move within as much ROM as I have and not exaggerate it. The thing is, I've had a lot of issues and pains myself in exaggerating. But placing this start at the I can't talk. Placing this at the start because it's so short focused. One arm at a time because I kind of have to. But yeah, these feel absolutely fantastic. If you've got access to this machine, I highly recommend. Next up, we have our bent over row. More specifically, our first set here is going to be of the Pendlay variety. Now, my kind of thought process in programming these is my back's all right, like visually, but I have a few lifts that I suck at, mainly axial loaded rows, right? Barbell bent over row, or anything barbell that isn't chest support, right? Or dumbbell, I suppose too, but I suck at them. So the thought process is, hey, what could my back look like if I get good at these? So I'm kicking things off with Penlay. Before it was two sets of Penlay, the second set was just kind of a bit dull, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, two sets. First set I do as Penlay, and then the second you'll see I do slightly differently. But yeah, trying to keep these as strict as possible. It's still quite challenging. But as I'm running these up, I'm noticing that there is a definite difference in back growth, and it's coming quite easily and quite quickly. If you go for those lifts that you're quite kind of crap at, you'll notice that actually, there's quite a lot that you can get out of them without needing to get stupid strong. Because if you're like me and you've just kind of weak at them generally, there's quite a lot you can get out of them just by getting less weak. Okay, now set number two. We're coming into a bent over version of the Penlay. Goal here is to keep weight the same and shift it for as much as I can, allowing a little bit more form breakdown just because otherwise the profile is quite harsh. As long as my torso remains fairly rigid and my scaps are moving, I'm happy. These are going to be something that I will have to review week on week to make sure the quality is there because they're so hard to standardize. Okay, now we come on to kind of two lifts that I'm going to say are more so just kind of completing our planes, right? Completing our variety. So we've got a neutral grip Nautilus pin loaded row. Now this is just kind of here to be a horizontal adducted neutral grip row, right? This is its main purpose and function. You can pick many. I picked this one. I like it. Feels nice. Feels fun. And then after that, you will see shortly that we have a cable overhand wide grip pull down. Now, again, the purpose of that is just to have a more abducted, so more flared, pronated, so overhand, vertical pull down, right? So again, we're just trying to complete those paths. So if you think about what we've done flared out, those flared elbows, we've done a nice flared barbell row, well, kind of two variations, but that's fine. And then we've done a nice flared pull down. Now we're doing our neutral grip row, and we've done a more neutral grip pull down as well. So hammer strength pull down. Obviously, that first one was neutral grip. So already we're starting to see we're completing some profiles. Completing some profiles. I shouldn't say that. That's not true. That's not what we're doing. We're starting to complete some movement patterns, right? So we're making sure that both our adducted and abducted work is getting hit in different planes, or both of our planes work is getting hit with different levels of abduction or adduction. Also, shout out if you can spot the little hole in my hoodie. If you can spot that, I'll give you £5. No, I won't. But yeah, so focus on the both of these is making sure that form stays really tidy. I'm really feeling these. The barbell work is something that I really want to get aggressively good at. I'm pretty decent at these two. I'm not really in a rush to get ridiculously strong on these. I'm happy to kind of let the stimulus do its thing. This is something that I do more so out of injury prevention. I'm keen on not trying to run every single lift for maximal progression every single week because there's obviously a limit to like how much you can do and get away with. And so I don't want to cause myself too much injury and get too kind of big into ego lifting. I allow myself ego on a few little lifts, but mainly just try and stay really form Nazi on a few other things. And for me, it's fun. The mixture of getting up for a big set and then really dialing on in other sets is nice. And yeah, overall, I enjoy this. It works great for me, and so fucking there you go. Here we go, a little bit of the rear delts, just because for me they lack. And here we get to watch me get comedically into this machine. Is this the one where I bang my head? Yep, it is. That's the one where I bang my head. Brilliant. But yeah, so I like this machine. It feels quite good. There was a little bit of shoulder pain doing this on the day. So if my form looks a little bit strange or you see me playing around with the level of shoulder flexion, it's because I'm trying to figure out how to make it hurt slightly less. I think a lot of the pain here comes from the profile. I do have a little bit of some scappy, ribby, shouldery issues going on at the minute, as do most bodybuilders. Fun. So that's something that I'm kind of watching out for. But yeah, overall, I like a little bit of rear delt work. For me personally, they grow, but not hugely, so a little bit of direct attention never hurts. Speaking of injuries, I get a lot of tightness in my scaps, particularly, well, I should say in my traps as well as my scaps, particularly my very upper traps. So here I am just with 60 kilos, really focusing on depressing my scaps. Look at me, I'm trying to go as low as possible. I'm basically doing these more as like a weighted stretch. I'm letting them come up a little bit. I'm letting them, my scaps shrug upwards, and sorry, my traps, oh my god, let my scaps elevate and my traps shrug upwards as much as I can. I'm really focused on depressing them and getting them down, okay? For me, this helps a lot with managing that tightness. Generally having just overall good mind-muscle connection with my traps, which is good, but these are kind of more of like a rehab exercise. I don't progress these at all. I literally just try and make them suck at the bottom to stretch out my scaps and traps. Oh my god, Preacher Carl, he's doing the awesome, the most bestest ever bicep variation. I just like this. Strive Preacher Carl is great. I like having a variety of different profiles. Strive, if you don't know, is what Prime used to be called back in the day. So this allows me to easily set this up in a really I can change a profile really quite easily, which is nice. Doing a lot of sets on this doesn't feel boring. I just really like it. It's fun. It's good. Nice. I mean, not much else to say. Let's move on. Is Preacher Curl good? Yes. Are there other good bicep curls? Yes, absolutely. Now, final lift we've got here. This is the face away cable curl. Main reason for this is just varied shoulder position and varied resistance profile for our arm work. I'm a big fan, as everyone should be, of varying shoulder angles, so the degree of shoulder flexion or extension that you're in when doing your arm work, because that is absolutely essential for maintaining good shoulder health. Okay, really important that you do that. These also set up to be a touch more lengthened, not super duper lengthened, but a touch more lengthened than my other bicep work. They feel pretty good. Profile I still like to keep fairly congruent, but yeah, feels great. Enjoy them, and that is pull day, everyone. Cheers.